It was a day that was 80 years in the making, a day of justice and redemption for the families of dozens of African-American sailors who became known as the Port Chicago 50. During World War II, the sailors were tried and convicted of mutiny for refusing to work under unsafe and potentially deadly conditions, loading ammunitions onto U.S. warships. The sailors died without ever seeing justice and with this long, lingering stain on their service records. But today, on the anniversary of the Port Chicago explosion that inspired their protests in the first place, the Navy finally and fully exonerated them of any wrongdoing. Their families say the move was long overdue and wished only that their loved ones had lived to see this day. It has been a long time coming, 80 years to be exact.
I flew out here because I'm honored to be a part of this historical event.
On this day, on the very anniversary of the 1944 Port Chicago disaster,
Here's a letter from Secretary today.
Justice for the late Freddie Meeks finally arrived, hand-delivered in person on a document delivered to his son, Daryl.
The findings of guilty in the sentence are set aside. The charge is dismissed.
Command Master Chief Keith Wilkerson, Jr. read an order officially signed earlier by the U.S. Secretary of the Navy, Carlos Del Toro.
I've always considered them as heroes, even without the final legal findings that were discovered as part of our investigation.
Freddie Meeks, affectionately called Pops, is finally exonerated. He is now absolved of all wrongdoing leveled against him in the aftermath of the devastating explosion at Port Chicago.
I always ask Pops, what did you do in the war? And he would never tell us.
Daryl's quest to find out what happened to his father began the day he entered his father's home unannounced.
He was crying. First time I had ever seen my father cry. And I was probably 23, 24 years old.
That's when Daryl first heard about Port Chicago, an injustice done to his dad and to hundreds of other black sailors. In 1942, following the attack on Pearl Harbor, the U.S. Navy built a new munitions depot near the small town of Port Chicago in Contra Costa County near Sassoon Bay. It quickly became the largest ammunition shipment facility on the West Coast. Young black sailors who trained for combat roles, including Freddie, were sent here.
His first assignment, only assignment after training.
Instead of serving at sea, Freddie and the other black sailors were assigned the dangerous duty of loading and unloading munitions onto ships.
And they were loading 24 hours around the clock.
They weren't properly trained or equipped to handle bombs and ammunition, and the racism and segregation only added to the stress.
The sailors referred to it as slave conditions because they were constantly under stress. They were socially isolated from the city, from the white sailors.
On July 17, 1944, after 10 at night, two explosions 5 seconds apart demolished the ships and heavily damaged the small town of Port Chicago. 320 sailors, officers, and civilians died instantly. Most were African Americans.
It was so devastating.
The white sailors and civilians were sent home on an extended trauma leave. Freddie was among the black sailors sent to retrieve the remains.
And he said that was most challenging, difficult, hard, because so many body parts were blown apart and were all over the dock area, and they had to recover them.
In the aftermath, the black sailors were ordered to return to work. Freddie was among the 258 who refused, citing a lack of safety and training. Those in command threatened to execute them on site.
And Pop said he threatened to have each and every one of them shot if they refused to go back to work. However, the 50, they stood together and they said, kill us, but we're not going to continue to work under these conditions.
Freddie and 50 others stood their ground. They were arrested and tried for mutiny. Then he was sent to federal prison where he served 22 months doing hard labor.
He always believed, and he shared this with me, he always believed that by doing what the 50 did, it would make it better for the other black sailors and black military men across this country.
Today, U.S. Secretary of the Navy Del Toro exonerated them all.
It's just an injustice that is just wrong.
If my grandfather had not stood up on his principles and didn't demand equality before equality was the law in this land, we wouldn't be where we're at today.
It's never too late to do the right thing.
President Biden released a statement on the exoneration saying today's announcement marks the end of a long and arduous journey for these black sailors and their families who fought for a nation that denied them equal justice under law. May we all remember their courage, their sacrifice, and service to our nation.